Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Against the Public for July 14th, 2025. This is your first look at the opening numbers for Monday. And as you know, Major League Baseball has reached their All-Star break with Home Run Derby starting the festivities on Monday at 8 o'clock Eastern Time from Truist Park in Atlanta. I have a few unofficial thoughts about the Home Run Derby, which is always fun. We'll talk about that in a minute. I'm Dana Lane. Thanks for starting your week with me. And today we're also going to jump on a strong free play, and hopefully it's as easy of a winner as we had on Sunday. But with a smaller schedule, a little bit more difficult to find those free plays, but I think we got one for you. We'll talk about that in a minute as well. In addition to All-Star Week, well, this is the time we also focus on the hardwood because there's always plenty of Vegas Summer League action. But tomorrow being no different, gets underway at 4:30 Eastern Time with the Atlanta Hawks and the Houston Rockets starting the 7-game card between the Cox Pavilion and the Thomas and Mack Center. The Hawks are 3.5, 182.5 is your total. Charlotte and Dallas are getting the most attention. That's not too much of a shock. Hornets are 7.5, 173.5 is your total. Mavs have shut down Cooper Flagg, a 31-point effort, and that 7-point loss to the Spurs, which was crazy about that game, which I had the opportunity to see. Flagg had almost half of the Mavericks' points that night, who put up 69. He put up 31 of those. So good effort from Flagg, and that's your kind of your highlights of your Monday schedule from the NBA Summer League. WNBA, as usual, takes advantage of the break by putting up 2 games on the schedule. They will start it off with Minnesota and Chicago. This is your free play, so we'll get to that game in a minute. That game will be followed by Phoenix and Golden State at 10 o'clock Eastern Time. Golden State -2, 158.5 is your total. Valkyries open -1.5, 159.5. So that line has moved on Golden State and the under. So a busy day. Busy as possible, not a 15-game Major League Baseball schedule, but we do have plenty on the hardwood. And I don't know about you guys, but this Home Run Derby, of all the All-Star events in every sport, I really love the Home Run Derby. I think baseball's done it right, and maybe there's nothing you can do for the other sports. Maybe it's just the way baseball is, and at the time that it's being played, and the fact that it really marks the middle of the season, and after the All-Star break, I kind of feel like we're really on our way to football season, and of course the pennant races as well, and the trade deadline on the 31st. So fun things happening after the break. I know these 4 or 5 days are kind of dull, and we don't have a lot of we don't bet NBA Summer League every single day, and some people don't bet the WNBA. So I know it's a little bit of a lull, but there still is plenty of value and still plenty of things to be excited about. So jump on an all-access pass. Don't miss out. And we smashed Sunday's card. You could bet by the looks of what I'm looking at so far. Even though we don't have baseball, I'm definitely going back for more on Monday. So if you guys cashed out on Sunday, I expect to see you back today. If you're ready to make that long-term commitment, just jump on that annual all-access pass, guys. Just $4.11 a day gives you every play that I release from every sport from now to this time next year. Just $4.11 a day. If that's not in your budget, it's not a problem at all. We have a 3-day pass, 7-day pass, 30-day pass. The 3-day passes went like hotcakes this weekend, so thank you to everybody. There's something there for everyone, including daily 3-packs. We will have a 3-pack in the WNBA tomorrow. We will also have those individual plays up for sale as well. I've also prorated my long-term season passes in the WNBA and Major League Baseball. Jump on those. I have my NFL preseason pass locked and loaded. I have my NFL regular season package up there. I also have 2025 college football season package up there as well at pickdawgz.com. So hit that link below. Get on over to the brand new pickdawgz.com website. Okay. A lot to cover, not a lot of games, but a lot to cover because I want to talk about your official free play and then jump into this Home Run Derby a little bit. We want to go to rotation number 629 and 630 between the Minnesota Lynx and the Chicago Sky. Minnesota is a 10.5-point road favorite. 161.5 is your total. No movement on either as I record this video. And I know this is a spot I usually would look to play Minnesota, who is in a huge revenge spot. I think we could agree, if you follow the league, they're a little bit better of a team than Chicago is. They're in a massive revenge spot after a straight-up loss to the Sky on Saturday as a double-digit favorite. But once again, I really think Chicago is undervalued. I thought this would come in at about 7.5, 8, but we're still looking at double digits again. We know the Sky have covered 8 straight games, and in that span, in those 8 games, they're just 4-4 straight up, but they've been absolutely competitive in most of those games. During the streak, they've covered 3 games as a double-digit favorite. Check that. They've covered 3 games as a double-digit underdog, and twice in that streak, twice was against the Minnesota Lynx. So, yeah, Minnesota was kind of in a they won the first game, but they were kind of in a revenge spot where they probably didn't think they played as well against Chicago in Game 1. Probably wanted to come out and showcase their talent in Game 2 on Saturday, and absolutely lost the game straight up. So as far as I'm concerned, that revenge spot angle is kind of out the window right now, and now we might be looking at a Chicago Sky team that, has proven that they can play with the Minnesota Lynx, which is the team that I think was the best team going into the season. Maybe not necessarily now, but they're right there for sure. We did see on Saturday where Chicago shot 46% from the field, which is really high for the WNBA. They were also 13 of 16 from the free throw line. I thought they were the more aggressive of the two teams. I thought they controlled the tempo down the stretch, even though the fourth quarter was as sloppy as you could get. The Sky have covered 3 straight games at home, and most of that success is because they're one of the most active teams in the paint. I know, most of the focus is on Angel Reese, and I know the jokes about getting her own rebounds, but they are in the top 5 in offensive rebound. They're in the top 5 in defensive rebound. They are tied for the top rebounding team in the WNBA. So that tells me they're very active in the paint, not a team that's a one-and-done team. Very aggressive. That's noticeable when you watch the Sky play. Your free play for Chicago, we're going to go right back to the well and take that double digits again, which I think is very generous. Chicago plus 10.5. I thought we were going to get 8.5, 7.5, maybe 10.5. I'll take that all day again. Now, before I go, here's a thought on the home run derby. Now, keep in mind, guys, this is not an official free play. This is not, you said this would happen and that didn't happen. Nor if it does happen, it's just a free play. I don't expect any, pats on the back, nor do I expect you to, send me a 10-minute diatribe on Twitter as to why Cal Raleigh or whoever I'm going to pick did not win the home run derby. But this event, speaking of Cal Raleigh, 38 homers at the break, features him, O'Neal Cruz from the Pittsburgh Pirates, who leads baseball in exit velocity. He owns the hardest hit ball in StatCast history at 122.9 miles per hour. He's going to be absolutely entertaining to watch. I've watched every game that O'Neal Cruz has played this year. Raleigh's a $2.95 favorite. Cruz is a $3.25 second choice. And again, this is for fun, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at James Wood from the Nationals. Now, he's at 4 plus 475 right now. He ranks 3rd in max exit velocity with 117.9 miles per hour. He trails Cruz and Aaron Judge in that category. So he's right there amongst guys that the odds makers think have a chance to win this home run derby with Cruz. His average home run distance is the longest in the field, which includes that 51-foot bomb he hit in Atlanta. Now, only one player, if you want to look at age in this thing, only one player over the age of 26 has won the home run derby. So I obviously probably goes to the rapid fire format. It goes to maybe fresh legs. Now Raleigh is 28 years old, so if you want to take Raleigh out of the equation because of that fact, go ahead and do that. I've already done that because I throw out the favorite anyway. That also eliminates Buxton, also eliminates Olsen. So when we're speaking of legs, O'Neal Cruz is kind of the sentimental favorite amongst people that I talk with. He's been banged up a couple times this past weekend against the Minnesota Twins. Nothing anybody's talking about, but he was banged up earlier in the series, and then on Sunday running to first base, you saw him run at about 75%. Now, it's nothing to see O'Neal Cruz cruising on a ground ball when he thinks it's an easy play. But this was a little bit different. It looked like he had a little hiccup in his step, and that looked like was the reason why he was running 75% to first base. So with this coming tomorrow night, you don't even have a day off. In my mind, and because I've watched Cruz so much, he is a guy that thrives on confidence. And if he doesn't get off to a good start, that might be lights out for O'Neal Cruz. This is the biggest stage that O'Neal Cruz has ever played on. And I feel like I know him mentally, and I just feel like the moment is going to be too big for him. As far as Wood is concerned, he's already played 6 times in Truist Park this year. He's hit 2 home runs. He hits 308. He's very comfortable in that park, whatever that means to winning a home run derby. But that 451-foot shot that we talked about earlier, that was hit in Atlanta. He's a lefty in a lefty-friendly park. So my quick fun pick for the home run derby is going to be James Wood at plus, 475. So that's, put 10 shekels on it and have fun with it. But your official free play is not the home run derby. Your official free play is the Chicago Sky plus the 10.5. Now, guys, go to Pickdawgz.com, where every individual play and every long-term pass is locked and loaded, including the annual all-access pass for just $4.11 a day. Don't forget, I'll have my premium WNBA plays locked and loaded on the brand-new Pickdawgz.com website. I can't thank you enough for joining me. Please hit the like and subscribe button. There's a ton of you watching the videos. Just hit the like button, even if you don't like it. Yeah, do me a solid. Hit the like button. You can also find me on X at Dana Lane Sports. For Against the Public, I'm Dana Lane. All the best to you and your wagers on Monday. And my goodness, it's a long way till baseball comes back on Friday, but we'll get through it together. Good luck, everyone.